I never imagined my relationship with my stepmom Olivia would turn out this way. What started as awkwardness had transformed into a deep and beautiful bond filled with love and laughter. As we approached our 5th anniversary of becoming a blended family, I was determined to celebrate in a way that was both fun and intimate. Olivia had been dropping hints about adding some spice to our lives, and our playful conversations inspired me to do something daring. I decided to surprise her with a huge adult toy. It wasn't just about the toy though, it was about the connection and closeness we shared. I spent days carefully selecting the perfect piece of luxurious and playful adult toy that I knew would excite Olivia. I arranged for it to be delivered discreetly, my heart racing every time I thought about her reaction. As the day of the surprise drew near, I set about transforming our living room into a romantic oasis. I hung soft fairy lights that cast a warm glow across the room. I scattered rose petals artfully, adding a touch of romance to the setting. Scented candles filled the air with a comforting warmth, creating an atmosphere of intimacy and love. When Olivia walked through the door that evening, her eyes widened in delight. "This looks incredible," she exclaimed, a radiant smile lighting up her face. My heart swelled with pride and affection. "Happy anniversary," I said softly, pulling her into a warm embrace. We stood there for a moment, savoring the closeness, before I led her to the beautifully set table. We enjoyed a lovely dinner filled with laughter and fond memories, reminiscing about the past 5 years and how far we'd come. After dinner, I suggested we move to the cozy couch. My voice was low and teasing as I said, "I have one more surprise for you." Olivia's curiosity piqued, and a playful smile danced on her lips as she closed her eyes in anticipation. "Okay, I'm ready," she said, her voice filled with excitement. I carefully retrieved the beautifully wrapped box containing the toy. My heart raced as I presented it to her. "Open your eyes," I said softly. As Olivia uncovered the surprise, her expression shifted from curiosity to surprise, and then to delight. "Oh my gosh, Jake. You didn't," she exclaimed, laughter spilling from her lips. "I did," I replied, my eyes dancing with mischief. "I thought we could have some fun exploring together." Our laughter filled the room, the joyous sound a testament to the comfort and openness we shared. The playful banter quickly turned into a heartfelt conversation about our desires and boundaries, creating an atmosphere of trust and intimacy. As we talked, we leaned closer to each other, our hearts racing with excitement and anticipation. Olivia's voice softened as she brushed her fingers against my hand. "I love that we can be open with each other," she said, her eyes shining with affection. The spark between us was undeniable, and I found myself drawn to her like never before. Unable to resist the pull between us, I leaned in and kissed Olivia. It was a gentle, lingering kiss that spoke volumes about the depth of my feelings. As we parted, I whispered against her lips, "You make everything feel special." Olivia smiled, her eyes shimmering with emotion. "And you always know how to keep things exciting," she replied softly. We embraced, feeling the warmth of each other's bodies and the beating of our hearts. As the evening unfolded, we began to explore the toy together, our laughter mingling with increasingly passionate kisses. Each touch ignited a fire within me, the connection between our hearts intensifying with every shared moment. Time seemed to melt away as we lost ourselves in each other. We shared soft kisses, our hands wandering over familiar curves, each caress filled with love and longing. The atmosphere became electric, the world outside fading into nothingness. Olivia pulled back slightly, her cheeks flushed, and whispered, "I never want this night to end." "Neither do I replied, my voice husky with emotion. "Let's make tonight unforgettable." We returned to the couch, our laughter echoing in the intimate space. As we explored one another, the room filled with whispers and soft gasps, each kiss deeper and more fervent than the last. We found ourselves wrapped in each other's arms, feeling a profound sense of closeness. The playful spirit we had ignited that night became a beautiful dance, a celebration of our love and the trust we had built. As the night deepened, we decided to take our adventure to the next level. We kissed, our bodies pressing together as we explored each other's desires, the toy becoming a playful addition to our romantic evening. At that moment, we discovered new ways to express our love, every touch and kiss fueling our connection. We created memories that would last a lifetime, a testament to the bond we cherished. We both started using the huge adult toy. I helped Olivia use it, taking the toy and lubricating it while she watched. Without saying anything, with excitement in my eyes, I started removing her clothes until Olivia was fully naked on the couch. I inserted the toy into her and started its vibrating feature. Olivia was moaning so loud, clearly experiencing intense pleasure. I started kissing her lips while the toy was inside her, then kissed every inch of her body before removing the toy, giving her a raw experience by moving it really fast. Hours later, as we lay entwined on the couch, the world outside faded away. We felt the warmth of each other's bodies, our hearts beating in sync, wrapped in a cocoon of love and trust. "Olivia," I whispered, brushing a strand of hair behind her ear. "Thank you for being so incredible. I've never felt so alive." Olivia smiled, her heart full. "And I've never felt so cherished. You make me feel like the luckiest person in the world." With soft kisses exchanged, we fell asleep in each other's arms, knowing that our journey together was just beginning. We had created a night filled with love, laughter, and unforgettable moments, a celebration of our unique connection that would continue to grow and evolve. Illuminating the room with a warm glow, we awoke, wrapped in each other's arms, the memories of the night still fresh in our minds. We knew that together we could embrace any adventure that came our way, hand in hand, heart to heart, forever cherishing the love that had blossomed between us. And so we embarked on a new chapter, ready to explore the depths of our bond, knowing that every day would bring new opportunities for laughter, intimacy, and love. The journey ahead was bright, filled with promise, and we were excited to face it together, united by the incredible connection we had forged. As Olivia and I settled into our morning routine, the sun streamed through the window, casting a golden hue across the room. The air was filled with warmth and the scent of fresh coffee, creating a perfect backdrop for the intimacy we shared. We exchanged sleepy smiles, the remnants of our incredible night still shimmering in our eyes. "Good morning, beautiful," I said, my voice low and tender as I leaned in to plant a soft kiss on Olivia's lips. "Good morning," she replied, her heart fluttering at the tenderness in my gaze. "Last night was unforgettable. I can't believe how much fun we had. Just wait until our next adventure," I teased, a playful glint in my eyes. "I have a feeling we're just getting started." After breakfast, we decided to take a walk along the nearby beach, the sun shining brightly overhead. As we strolled hand in hand, the sound of waves crashing against the shore filled the air, creating a serene atmosphere that felt almost magical. "I love mornings like this," Olivia said, glancing up at me, her heart swelling with affection. "It's so peaceful, just you and me." "Exactly," I replied, squeezing her hand gently. "It reminds me of how important it is to cherish these moments together." We found a quiet spot on the beach, the sand warm beneath our feet. As we sat down, Olivia rested her head on my shoulder, feeling the comfort of my presence. The gentle breeze tousled her hair, and she closed her eyes, soaking in the tranquility. "You know," she began, her voice barely above a whisper, "maybe we should plan a trip somewhere exotic, just the two of us to really explore and connect." I turned to her, excitement igniting in my eyes. "I love that idea. Where do you want to go? Bali? The Caribbean?" "Bali sounds perfect," she replied, her voice laced with enthusiasm. "The beaches, the culture. I can already picture us exploring together." We spent the next few minutes discussing potential itineraries, dreaming about sun-soaked days and romantic nights. With every idea we shared, our excitement grew, and I felt a thrill of anticipation at the thought of more adventures with Olivia. As the conversation flowed, we leaned closer, our lips brushing softly in a tender kiss. It was a sweet reminder of the deep connection we had forged, a connection that only seemed to strengthen with each passing day. After our beach outing, we returned home, where the atmosphere felt charged with possibility. "How about we try cooking something together tonight?" Olivia suggested, her eyes sparkling with mischief. "We could pick a new recipe, something a bit adventurous." "Great idea, let's go for something exotic like Thai or Indian," I replied, my enthusiasm matching hers. That evening, the kitchen transformed into a lively space filled with laughter and the aromas of spices. We worked side by side, playfully bumping into each other as we chopped vegetables and stirred sauces. Each accidental brush of our bodies sent sparks of connection that warmed our hearts. "I think we should add a bit more spice," Olivia said, grinning as she sprinkled chili flakes into the pan. "Careful, or we might set the kitchen on fire," I laughed, pretending to fan myself dramatically. With every shared glance and smile, our chemistry was undeniable. We danced around the kitchen to our favorite songs, our movements effortless and in sync. As we plated our delicious creation, we couldn't help but admire our teamwork. Bon appetit, I declared, raising my glass of wine in a toast. To us, Olivia chimed in, clinking her glass against mine. As we savored our meal, the conversation flowed effortlessly. We shared dreams of the future, places we wanted to visit, things we wanted to experience together. With every word, we deepened our understanding of one another, our bond solidifying even further. After dinner, we cleared the table and moved to the living room, where soft music played in the background. I pulled Olivia close, our bodies fitting perfectly together as we swayed to the rhythm of the music. "I love this," Olivia murmured, resting her head against my chest. "Just being with you, sharing moments like this." "Me too," I replied, my voice filled with warmth. I leaned down to kiss her softly, our lips meeting in a gentle caress that deepened with every passing second. The kiss ignited a fire within us, a spark of passion that had been building since our anniversary celebration. My hands found their way to Olivia's waist, pulling her closer as our kisses became more fervent. We lost ourselves in each other, the world around us fading away. In that intimate embrace, we felt the weight of our connection, the trust, the love, and the desire that intertwined our hearts. Each kiss was a promise, a reminder of the incredible journey we were on together. As the night wore on, we cuddled on the couch, sharing stories and playful banter, our laughter filling the room. The warmth of our connection enveloped us, creating a sanctuary where we could truly be ourselves. "Olivia," I said, breaking the comfortable silence that had settled between us, "I can't express how grateful I am for you. You've brought so much joy into my life." Olivia smiled, her heart swelling with affection. "And you've shown me what it means to love deeply. I never want this to end." Our eyes locked, and in that moment, I knew that we were destined for a beautiful journey together. I leaned in, capturing her lips in a kiss that spoke of passion, intimacy, and a future filled with love. As we lost ourselves in each other, the night felt like a beautiful dream, a continuation of our love story that had only just begun.